This is Tarot Tuesday. I've got my cup of Joe here. We're looking at one of the cards for the masculine energies, and then we have the feminine energies here. All right, Ali Lama 62. Hey, welcome. Glad to have you here. Long time no see, friend. So it's a weird angle, so you can see part of my tripod. Let's try to fix that. Clean it up here. Ali Lama, we gotta go through this. So I can't add you today, but maybe let's try to fix it another time, and we can join soon. But we got a tight schedule this morning. So let's start with the masculine energies today. We have the Page of Pentacles. So this is for, obviously today, this is the last day of the month, but this is also, I asked for the energy coming into next month as well, the new month. So for the masculine energies, it looks like we have an eye in the prize type of a feeling, mentality that a lot of us are having, especially with this new month coming up. We have May 1st. It's nothing like turning over a new page when we start up a new month, and some of us have experienced so much in the previous months, like April. So a lot of us have in that masculine energy, tapping into that. We're focused. We have Virgil Pineda, welcome. We have an eye on that prize. We have something that we're interested in, and we don't quite yet have the full picture of it yet as well. So there's still some trepidation, some anticipation. You're sensing it. You want to go forward with it, but it's not all there. And this is good. This is actually good starting up into the next month. But I also asked what are the challenges for the masculine energy for today and going into not just for this week, but going into the new month. So it looks like we have letting go of anxiety, letting go of all that pressure, that buildup, that load that you have. And this is about balance, giving and receiving in balance. I also wanted to say I've been working on this. I've been feeling it's been spreading around for maybe you as well, but about patience. This is about living in patience and living in the presence of peace. Some of you maybe been tested. Some things may have been delayed. It could have been packages. It could have been phone calls. It could have been a lot of things. A lot of these things are coming to test you, given the planetary energies and your life path. They've come to test you, test your patience, test where you are in your peace, and where you are in your confidence. Okay, so this is about letting go of the pressure, letting go of the anxiety, letting go of the fear that we create in our minds from maybe past traumas. This is also about balance, understanding that you'll be receiving as much as you gave, or you're being asked to give as much as you have received. Okay, in all material aspects. Okay, but this is also about your inner peace as well too. I'm sensing releasing this burden of trying to do everything at once as well, and taking things one at a time, allowing things to blossom and open up too. Okay, so you can see your way. Don't try to do it all at once. Then you're blinded by your ambition. You're blinded by your impatience. Okay. Let's go into the feminine energies here. We have the King of Cups here. King of Cups. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. Oh, I can actually. We have King of Cups for the feminine energies. This is where we're at right now for this week going into the new month. We have the King of Cups energy for the feminine. I feel like we have. I just immediately want to say stabilization. We want it. There's a need. There's an energy of whatever you've experienced in the past month, the past week. This is about keeping things that you need to keep for yourself and expressing things that you need to express. this is somewhat about, I think, an inner control, um, funneling out what needs to be told, what needs to be expressed, speaking your truth. Okay. Something about sensory overload too, or sensory input as well for this King of Cups, and it's highly connected to this Knight of Pentacles as well. This is about you putting on your gear and going after what you want, not being afraid to speak up, not being afraid to demand what you truly feel you deserve. Okay, especially going into this new month. This is a new page. We're starting off fresh again. May is a very hot season. It's very hot in energy, hot in fire, hot in activation. There's a lot moving forward in May. A lot happening. We're at the forefront of summer. There's a lot of action happening, and this is the time for that feminine energy to really take hold of what she wants in her heart and how she wants to activate that into the world through her Knight of Pentacles energy. This Queen of Cups, I've been saying this lately. This Queen of Cups is also about we got 2 cups here. Okay, so this is about expression. So we got a couple here. We've got a couple. We've got some kind of union happening here. We've got a King and Queen energy. This is about owning your heart, speaking your truth. This is about knowing what it is that you have within you and what you want to express with it, how you want to express it. There's no more of this holding back. There's no more of this, being ashamed or being embarrassed. This is about putting on that crown and saying, yes, I deserve this. Yes, I want this. Yes, I need this. Yes, I'm going to have it. Okay, it's time now. So there's also grace and blessings coming from the kingdom, from the heavenly kingdom for you. I talked about grace, my grandmother with my girlfriend. I really feel like there's grace coming through for many of you, for a lot of you here, if not all of you here. Okay, but there's also going to be this Knight of Pentacles that's going to need to activate within you as well. You could count on them as much as they count on you, and that comes through you activating your Knight of Pentacles. And it doesn't mean you have to go all out hardcore and fight everybody you see, with your persistence. But this is about choosing your battles wisely, choosing how you're going to go, get on your horse, put on your helmet, strap it up, and go after what you want. And what this also means is that sometimes, this is where your queen and king come in with your heart and knowing, okay, who really doesn't want to partake, and who really is just kind of pushing me aside just because they're scared to make the commitment to me, because they're scared to invest in me, because they're just scared simply. And this is where that Knight of Pentacles comes in for you to really activate your persistence and perseverance and say, you know what, and speak your truth and say, I understand your insecurities, I understand, whatever it is, but if you're not going to take this opportunity, if you're not going to treat me the way I deserve to be treated, then, I'm just going to have to go to another source and receive it there. Okay? This is also about calling in your manifestation energy as well. Your celestial hierarchy, your divine ancestors and spirit guides, angels, the divine hierarchy to help you to gravitate towards the right people, to lessen the burden as well. So you don't have to, quote unquote, bang your head against the wall, This is a cooperation, okay? So we're getting some really big cards for the feminine energies here. Really big cards. This is all nobility, this is all royalty here, okay? Let's go into the, we got the the abundance cards, the prosperity and abundance cards for masculine and feminine. So let's start with the feminine energies. We got blessings in disguise. Wow. So whatever you experienced in the past, and especially in this month of April, are all blessings in disguise. Whatever you feel like you've been tested on, or why isn't this happening? What's going on? It's all a blessing in disguise. Okay. This is about simplicity too. Simplicity. All right. There's an affirmation here. Again, they call for no hard labor, no severe sacrifice, no ridiculous or it doesn't require you to become ridiculous or credulous. To apply them calls for no great amount of education, and that's simplicity, okay? So it's about simplifying a lot of things. Spring cleaning. Hey, Brian, welcome. Spring cleaning. Thanks for the hearts, guys. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody doing good? We all woke up, so that's half the battle right there. I've been working on being grateful just for waking up. It's not guaranteed. There was a famous director, you guys know, John Singleton. He passed away. My mother suffered a stroke, 2 in fact, and we were lucky to have her still living. And he was only 51. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We like it to be. We hope it to be. And sometimes we feel like it is. And most of the time it is. But sometimes, when it's time to go, it's time to go. So let's keep things simple, okay? Let's be appreciative. Let's be grateful for what we have. And let's ask for more. They want you to ask for more. There's nothing wrong with that. And you'll be given as you need. And often you'll be given in abundance as well. But right now we're working on simplicity. We're working on keeping things simple. We're receiving a lot of grace and protection and insight from our blessings in disguise that we've persevered through. Let's go into the masculine energies. The masculine is powerful and mighty, okay? Powerful and mighty. I'm getting one more here for the masculine energies. We've got positivity here. I pulled this card for a friend/client yesterday. This has been coming up a lot, especially for us. And as we persevere, as we go higher into our ambitions and achieving our goals, we definitely need more of this positivity, because there's a king or whatever you call it, queen ego, that rivals the king/queen soul, and that king/queen ego wants to take you out and say, you can't do this, you can't have this. Who do you think you are? And this is where we need this card to come in, positivity. It'll all work out. Even when somebody's giving you grief, even when there's obstacles in your way, it's all gonna work out. Positivity, okay? Positivity. The divine hierarchy can clear away any obstacle or challenges that you have. And this positivity, this being grateful, this saying, you know what, I know what's happening right now, but I'm going to keep going, will increase that energy, and they will swipe away any type of challenge or obstacle you're having. Any negative influence that's coming your way will swipe away instantly. Okay? Those are 2 big cards here. These mental activations, when you utilize them, will probably actually, I want to say, help this Page of Pentacles get the full pentacle in picture, in focus, okay? Because right now there's a little bit of stagnation. There's some stasis here. There's some heaviness right now. There's some inner work that's needing to be done, or some more analysis, some more intuitive insight, meditation. There's also faith involved for the Page of Pentacles here. For a lot of us, we're not made to know what the whole pentacle looks like yet. The hierarchy is saying, wait. Wait, young Skywalker, patience. Work with what you have right now, and the rest will come. We need you to finish something first. Okay? I was getting a lot of rose quartz energy for people too, and that's where this comes in too, this giving and receiving in balance. The rose quartz helps with this balance. But I sense that a lot right now is a lot of people, especially masculine energies, learning how to receive their gifts, learning how to receive. Through this time of working on your patience, it's about working on living in the present moment and receiving what you are being given in that present time. It may not be that ultimate goal you have right now because you haven't achieved it yet, or you can't see where it is yet. You're kind of in the dark or in the clouds right now. So this is about taking the time to receive what's happening in the present moment. Okay? Brian says the force is strong within. Yes. I've been seeing a lot of Star Wars. I got those of you who are AAA members. I got the AAA magazine, and they've got Star Wars theme park on the front cover. It says the Force Awakens. So there's a heavy energy right now for a lot of us here. There's strong activation happening. There was a big astrological alignment that happened last week as well too. I don't know about you, but my communications were going. It was so hard to get cell reception anywhere last week. The end of 2 weeks ago, going into last week, cell reception was horrible. But there's a lot of energy being transmitted from the planets, from Pluto, from the sun. Important times right now. It's always an important time. That's it, guys. Let me do a Rumi card. Let's do a Rumi. Let's do a unifier. I'm going to ask Rumi. We're going to pull one of these cards. And let's see what we get. We got Whirling Goddess. This is very close to Rumi, who's part of the Sufi lineage, but, on his attainment of self-realization and God realization, I believe he would just be called a lover of the beloved. But this is about dancing with the universe, the flow, the cosmos. This is about marching on and being in the present moment as well. The whirling goddess, the whirling dervishes, at some point they go into a state of ecstasy. There's a heavy message of this Christ consciousness coming in as well, and also your devotion. The dervishes, the whirling dervishes, it takes a lot of devotion to get to that state. I heard that they have to commit to about 10,000 spins in their dance to be even qualified as reaching a certain level. You can't just be one. So a lot of us are being called to stick with our devotion, stay with our devotion to our inner self, our soul, which is our connection to our divine self. Getting this over the masculine energies as well, because our masculine energies also have been tainted by society. We've been geared to override a lot of our insight and intuition, and that's where the impatience comes in too. Why don't I have this? Why isn't it happening now? What's taking so long? That's also natural. But when we go into this whirling goddess mode, we go into this mode of simplicity, of not needing that much. Because we're so enraptured by the ecstasy that we're in, the devotion that we have surrendered to, that alone suffices. Or as one would say, God alone suffices. Brian's devoting 15 minutes of meditation a day, and sometimes that's all it takes. That's all you need. And sometimes, for a lot of us, depends on what's happening. Maybe that's all the time we have, but even that is the part of the devotion. 15 minutes a day adds up to a lot. The week, the month, the year, the years. So, The whirling goddess is asking you guys to dance with her, both of your masculine and feminine energies. So remember her. If you're stressing out, if you're frustrated, if you're anxious, just think about the whirling goddess dancing, just dancing. You just imagine her in your maybe a stressful, anxious moment in the middle of the street, just dancing, not caring about who is looking at her, what they're saying about her. She's just dancing, completely enraptured with God, with the universe. Look how she's looking up. You know? Completely in ecstasy. So just remember, this is about that presence of peace. And that Christ energy is also about the Prince of Peace as well. There's a strong connection. It's all about the devotion. You devote yourself to your passions, your true passions. You devote yourself to your source that you're connected to, your spiritual energy hierarchy, and the rest will take care of itself. And yeah, it may not come when you need it or you want it, but it'll come when you need it. It'll come at the best time for all involved. You know, Saint Gemma Galgani, she was told by Archangel Gabriel, the soul before the body, always the soul before the body. So whatever the soul needs to learn first, that takes precedence. Then the body, then the outer senses, then maybe the exterior needs will come then. But this is also about soul growth. Okay, and this is where devotion comes in. We have to trust, we have to surrender, we have to accept. And then that's when the grace, the blessings come. Okay? That's why a lot of us have been testing on patience and things have been slower than you want it to be because lessons are being learned in your conscious state and in your unconscious state during your sleep state as well. That's where your soul journeys. You don't remember because we're not conscious of that. Our main goal, our only goal here is to be conscious of our soul and our soul's journey and our connection with the divine. Now, we're slowly working up to that. But, so you guys remember that. Just, if anything, I love this whirling goddess. She's completely entranced by the ecstatic state that's being given to her. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Those of you who are here now, those of you who will be coming later, I appreciate it. Ali Lama 62. Sorry we couldn't have the connection today, but let's try for something soon. You guys have a great Tuesday. We have a whole new month starting May. It's going to be an excellent month. It's my birthday as well, so we got Tauruses and Geminis. I'm a Gemini, so any Taurus, Geminis in the house, it's going to be a great month for you. All right, Brian, thanks. You're the best, too. Everybody here, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for checking out later whenever you have the time. You guys have a great day, a great week, a great month of May. Blessings to you. See you all soon. Bye.